Actually, my name is Heather Harrigan. I am not a resident of University Heights, but I live in Montgomery, just down the hill. And I spend a lot of time up in this neighborhood shopping and using the facilities and the services here. So this neighborhood is very important to me. Thank you to the mayor and the members of council for hearing our concerns in this area. And to begin by saying that I've lived in this city for 50 years. And I've lived in my present community of Montgomery for almost 20 years. And believe me, I am not naive about development and about the historical beliefs and decisions around development in this town. I realize that the attitude has always been more is better and bigger is better. And many of our decisions are driven by business and its wish to win and then to win by more. I'm not naive enough to believe that the out-of-control building that has been happening in Calgary for a long time can be stopped. It's become part of the culture to live in a construction zone. And part of the reason that we've chosen to live in those communities is that they aren't like that. They have a gentle culture. And that there are very few of us left that have that gentle culture, but we're kind of an oasis in the city. To continue with the project as it's been designed for this area is to alter in a very negative way the lives and cultures of communities. I think we have to just stop. We have to stop and take a breath and to remember that more is not always better. This community cannot sustain its culture in the face of hotels and high-rise apartments and traffic that will become a parking lot overnight. We know this. We've seen it happen over and over again. I realize that it's very tempting for business when it looks at an empty piece of land to leave it alone. So I understand that they want to fill it up because that's what we do here. We fill up space. And I know that development in this area is inevitable. I simply would beg the leadership in this city to insist that building plans do not destroy a community's culture and spirit. It's not enough to do it just because we can. Bigger is not always better. We take a pill when we have a headache. 5 pills doesn't help. 1 pill is plenty. Bigger isn't better. The proposal for the community, including the hotel, the high-rise apartment, will take away what the community has. Those of us from communities who spend time in the shops and services in University Heights will be forced to go elsewhere, if only because we won't be able to get to this area with the traffic. For what? So that we can have what's going on in the suburbs? We don't want to be the suburbs when we grow up. We already are what we want to be. I'm not naive. I know I live in a boom town, and that comes with some loss of culture. But over the last few weeks, I have developed some faith in the wisdom of this council. I am urging you, in fact, begging you to show that leadership today. These are moral and human issues. We need to remember that we cannot answer moral and human questions with financial responses and bottom line ethics, if that's not an oxymoron. These are political decisions for you. They're political decisions for me too. Thank you for your time and consideration.